Are you looking for a way to generate your title like a pro using scraping and large language models? So this video might be helpful for you. It's all about SEO, search engine optimization. Consider we have some keywords at the left and then we want to generate a title based on those keywords. Do you want to generate that title without any reason? Of course not. We first scrape some data based on those keywords and then we give all scraped data along with those keywords to a LLM, large language model, like GPT. And then we ask him to generate an optimized title for us, which is really great. If you're still here, it means that you are interested. So let's get it started. Alright, it's gonna be an automated workflow and that's why I'm gonna use Dify.com. You will find the link in the description below, okay? And once you register your free account, you will be able to create and add your nodes together and do your stuff here. And for scraping part, I'm gonna use Scrapeless, which is an all-in-one toolkit for scraping. They provide lots of API keys for scraping, which is really mind-blowing. And we're going to use their DeepSep API plugin, okay? And also we need a LLM, such as GPT. That's why you should use your OpenAI API key for this. But the good news is that you have some free charge when you register on Dify.com. So let's do it. So after registration, you should go to your studio. Oh, it's not Instagram scraper, okay? And you should hit the create, because we want to create our application. It wants a name, okay, no matter what it is, and then you should hit the create. So let's see what we have, okay? First of all, we should specify our inputs. I mean those keywords, okay? When you hit the start button at right, you will find input fields, okay? It's gonna be a paragraph because I'm gonna add more than one keyword. It wants a name for the variable and it is extremely important because then we use these variables to connect the nodes, okay? For example, keyword. Nice. And then you can also customize the lens, 1028, why not? So now we have our start nodes. So now let's see how we can add our DeepSep API plugin, okay? You should hit the studio once again and go to your tools. And I've already installed it, but to install this, you should go to Dify Marketplace. And then you can also, search for anything that you want. I'm gonna use Deep SERP, for example, for this project. And then you just need to install it. And then here at the studio, you go to your tools, okay? And then once again, here at the right, you can find something like this, which wants us our API key from Scrapeless. And how we can do it, there is a hyperlink here, how to get it. And when you click on it, it moves you directly to Scrapeless dashboard. And here you will find your API key. Also, I have to say that Scrapeless has a free trial and it is also really cheap. And for scraping Google APIs, you should pay something like 0.1 for 1,000 requests, which is really mind-blowing because I scrape myself and I think it is the cheapest price in the market, believe me. So yeah, now let's turn back to our studio once again, open our title gen, and there it is. Now it's time to add our plugin that we just installed, okay? When you click on this plus button, you can go to tools and here you will find this DeepSep API. Easy. And then at the right, you can configure it, okay? For example, I want the keyword to be its input. And the keyword that we take from start, okay? From the user. I'm going to show you how it works in a minute. And now what's next? We should add our LLM block, okay? You should click on plus, add LLM. It is basically on OpenAPI, if I'm not mistaken, but you can try it. And when you click on it, at the right, you can configure it, okay? The temperature and tokenizing, OpenAPI. And then when you click on this drop down, you will find this provider setting and you can insert your OpenAPI API key here, but I don't do that. But because it has some free charge and I think it's enough for generating, for example, some titles weekly, okay, but if you prefer, you can use your own paid API key for OpenAPI here, okay, to use, for example, maybe 4.0 and O1 models, okay. I'm gonna use GPT 3.5. And now let's turn back to our application. Now it's time to customize our LLM. Okay, first of all, we should specify the input, okay, and then you click on this context. At the end, you will find DeepSep API. We should use the text, okay, because it is the only way that GPT understands what we want to ask, okay. And then for the output, we should, it's not a prompt engineering video, okay, and I prepared some prompts for this GPT system that works really great, and you will find the link in description below to download these prompts, and also you will find this whole application, and you can easily import it instead of creating the nodes one by one. You can easily import all of them. And for prompt, for system, we should use this prompt. Okay, you are an SEO expert. That's why it's gonna be highly optimized for SEO. And then when you click on add message, you can easily write something for user roles. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna change these later. For assistant, you can also add extra role for the GPT, and then the end for the user we can use this. And we should give everything that we have, for example, the keywords that we had at the first, and also the script data from DeepSep API, and then we want to combine all of these together and give all of them to LLM. And it's gonna be a text, I mean, or the top ranking results for text. You should remove that. I think it's gonna be for DeepSep API thing. Here, I don't know why I should remove and add these. Copy and paste doesn't work here. I don't know why. And also for the keyword, let me remove it. And once again, keyword. Okay, and also here, we remind everything more than once to our LLMs. And great, okay. And you don't have to specify anything for output. It is on text and a string. And the next step, I think, is that just we need something to show the results. Okay, now based on this data, LLM has the ability to create an optimized title for us. You need to click on start, and at the blocks you will find end. That's it. Okay, and you can play with this variable, and I'm gonna say something like maybe out, why not, and it's gonna be from LLM. Yeah, that's correct. So now we have prepared our models. You just need to hit the run button here at the above, and now you can see that it has input fields and it wants some keywords from us. For example, I'm gonna generate I have an article about the scraping Facebook comments, maybe, and it depends on your, article or blog, or maybe a video. Okay, for example, consider that we have video for this scraping Facebook comments, something like that. The first thing that we need is, maybe it's on Python because we know what it is. Okay, there is no article right now for this job. Python scraping Facebook, and also Facebook, I think, with capital F, and also comments, why not? Okay, and then you just need to hit the start run. Let's see what happens. They are connecting to each other, and now it's time for LLM, and it is the result. Okay, scrape Facebook comments with Python, a practical guide, easy, based on SEO and based on Google search results. It is quite good. Okay, and you can use it for your things. Okay, do you want to test something new? For example, we can you remember my last playlist for building an API-based scraping service from scratch. For example, I have something for web scraping, and also we have service and Python, and also tutorial. I don't know, web scraping service, but you should be smart, okay? I'm just give it a try. I don't know what's gonna happen. Build a Python web scraping service tutorial, step-by-step guide. So it is it is mind-blowing, and I'm using my free OpenAPI key, and it is another thing that can be good. Why not? And now that's it for this video, and you will find all the links in description below, and you can, as I said before, you can import your application. I mean, you can use my template, okay? You don't have to add all of these. Also, you will find the prompts for the GPT-3, I mean for the GPT, in the description below as well. And yeah, just like the video if you learned something from me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.